Alright. It's time to do another deck. This time we're going to do the bloody Braum archetype. As I'm sure most of you are familiar, Bloody Braum is all about buffing up Braum with all the self-harming cards, such as Crimson Aristocrat, deal 1 damage, get +2 attack. Has Transfusion, deal 1 damage, give someone 2/2 this round. Then we add in Take Heart, Vladamir, Scar Mother, and a pack mentality to finish it off. All good things. Now, an interesting add-on that I made was Yeti you can say it. Yeti Yearling. Now, here's the thing. The reason why I added this card is because there was one game where I decked out on spells. I had a full hand, full 10 cards of just spells. And I kept drawing spells. And I don't want to do that again. So that's why I added Yeti Yearling. It's because it itself is a minion, a 1/1 drop. And when it dies, it adds to my pool with minions instead of spells, which I desperately need. And it's also 2 health, which means it synergizes with Crimson Aristocrat. So I put Yeti Yearling down, I put Crimson Aristocrat down, and now I have a 3/1 that can block Fearsomes, which is very important, especially against Spider aggro. So that is why I added Yeti Yearling. And let's get to it. Oh my gosh. Why do I have such a big problem with saying that word? Oh my goodness. Of course. Discard Dravengeance. Very fun deck. I have a version of it myself. I like this hand. Question is, do I want to keep the Yeti Yearling in this matchup? Because, like I said, it's mostly there for the fearsome matchup. And since I already got most of my... Yeah, I might just drop it in this case. I don't see a reason to keep it in this case. When I can have this. Oh my gosh, this is such a good draw. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. Oh, well, I got it again. It's okay though. It's okay. It all counts.
First big mission.
It all counts. Alright. Technically, I could Blood Swarm.
Of course I'm ready.
Technically. But this is by far more appealing.
Just gonna put this here. Fine.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. But what is one to do?
Time to go.
Wait. He's running Transfusion? Nani to... What the heck? Why would you ever run Transfusion? I'm actually confused. Is there a reason why you'd run Transfusion in that deck? It just seems counterproductive. Does he have a Crimson Disciple variant of the Rushdown? That would be kind of interesting. I think I want to keep that.
Delicious.
Why though?
It wasn't me.
I'm honestly confused. I'm going to do this so I don't lose out too much. God, that's so confusing. Why would you ever do that? Now he doesn't really have a super good attack. Oh, I could have done the yearling. Alright, this time I'm gonna get value on this dude. Ooh. Interesting.
Don't mind me. I hope this works. Backfired.
Because now he's like at a severe disadvantage going into this.
I need the
I
reputation.
don't understand. Actually, I might just end it right there. I want to keep my mana about the same as his. Now, I want to outvalue him. So, I think this time I'm going to do that. Yeah. Going to do that. And then when he plays a minion to block this, I'm going to play Braum, and then I'm going to attack. With this effect.
I'm on the verge of something.
Okay then. That's interesting. Oh wow. He really wants it dead. That wasted all his mana.
Immerse yourself in the unknown.
And give him some value. That's good.
But my friend,
That's good. Now I'm able to move in with Braum. He has no mana.
let's
He
go
has
out
no
and
way to
implement
stop
my
me.
shield.
I don't have to worry about Mystic Shot or get excited or anything. It's good.
It is easy, see?
I wish I had that in hand!
But my experiments.
Alright. So you gotta imagine he has Get Excited, right? You gotta imagine he does. Because why would he do that and not have Get Excited?
I like your style. I like your face.
Yeah. I'm almost
I like
certain
your
he had Get
style.
Excited.
I like your face. I like your style. I like your face.
I don't I don't see the reason not to. Okay.
I'm out of their league.
Time for talking. Good luck. Have fun.
Play it safe with this. He would have to use a lot of resources to kill Braum here.
How easy on the
Like a
hands,
lot of
then you.
resources. All of them that are not worth. Oh my gosh. 1 damage. Ah, that's what he had. Yeah, look at all that he had to do just to kill Braum.
Stay safe, my
Okay, there we
friend.
go. It showed 2 health. That's so terrible.
Edvin, come here, handsome.
Hello, dear. What have you got us into now?
You know what? Why not? I don't see the reason. Oh, fishbone! Oh my gosh. If he attacks his Jinx, that's a huge mistake.
I've work to do.
It's like, that's like the biggest mistake he'll...
Will you be quiet?
Oh no. Big brain! Big brain! He has nothing! He doesn't even get the card draw! Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can't just throw Jinx out, alright? I've played that deck. What you gotta do with that deck is you gotta hold back your Jinx. Whenever you're ahead, always play back with your Jinx. You never want to put her into harm's way, because she is your win condition. You can, like, empty out your deck with while people try to take you down before you nail them down with rockets. That's how you win. But unfortunately, he did not do that, and thus he lost. Now, we'll go in for another one, and this time I hope to get Braum in my opening hand, because this deck really shines when you snowball with Braum. That's why I run only 2 Vladimirs and 3 Braums, because the focus is Braum, not Vladimir. Vladimir is just there because he shares the same level up. Well, I wouldn't say share, but he benefits from the level up of Braum, because to level up Braum, he needs to take damage. To level up Vladimir, he needs units to take damage. They share a synergy in that way, and that's why Vladimir is even in this deck. Otherwise, I wouldn't even run him, because, you know, Vladimir isn't that good. I mean, he's good for finishing the game. He's a type of win condition, but this is a type of win condition too, and so is this one. I don't want to keep Bloodstone's Pledge because I have better health gain items. This is actually a really good setup for Braum, because now this actually works on him. Oh, well, that's pretty good. Omen Hawk is pretty good. I honestly think Omen Hawk is probably the most, not the strongest card in Freljord. I think that's Iceveil Archer. But it's the most, this one's the most flexible. Ooh, that's really good. The reason why we don't block, even though he'll get a 4/4 out of it, is because we're about to Braum next turn, and I want to have transfusion on backup. Oh well, I won't have transfusion on backup. I'll have Elixir of Iron. But that's okay.
The spirits of the betrayed are restless.
Yes, rest is very important. Show me your best.
Yes, this is good. This is the safest option. We're playing around Mark of the Isles right there. We don't want to be hit by Mark of the Isles.
It is easy, see?
Ooh. Well.
Everyone, please.
Now
for
we
the
can
right
transfusion
prize.
this. That's gonna be huge.
Let's see what's out there. Stand behind Braum.
I'm waiting for something. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, we want to do
Try
this.
to understand. I know you don't.
And you won't be able to... If he has Deny, he won't be able to utilize Deny, because all my spells are burst, which is very good. Very good. Yeah, we're gonna go for this.
Time for talking to.
probably the best.
Be grateful I even.
Alright.
My shield is my sword.
Now, this is kind of risky. Do I just save the mana? I feel like I just saved the mana. I mean, he could have Will of Ionia. And the biggest weakness of this deck is obviously Callista. So if I'm able to kill Callista, then that's huge.
Let's show our friends the door. Ha! This is fun, yes?
Alright. Alright! So you didn't have anything to counter. And that's what that's what I mean. Braum is so oppressive if he gets to go off. So oppressive. If you can't deal with Braum early or don't have answers in the late game like Ruination, Vengeance, Will of Ionia, things like that, those counter Braum. But if you don't have those things, then he just snowballs the game. And you have to play around him. Like, a good way to play around him would be with Challenger. Would be with Elusives. But that kind of Callista deck doesn't have that. And so, he might have had Ruination, but by then I think I might have beaten him before he got in that Ruination. Though he could have, like, tried. It would have been better if he played it out, but... Yeah, I think that's a good demonstration of Bloody Braum. And with that being said, that's going to be Big Turtle signing out.